I've studied Steve Vai performances, records, interviews and playing, and in this video I'm going to show you what any guitarist at any level can learn from one of the most expressive, fearless players of all time. Here's the truth, Steve Vai is one of the most influential players. He's a master of emotion, performance and musical drama. And the craziest part, most of what makes him great isn't technical, it's stuff you can apply today, no matter where you are in your playing. When you listen to something like For the Love of God, you feel it. Check out this lick. It's a beautiful phrase, it says so much, the tension rises, then drops. This is the first lesson, tell a story, like he does in the opening lines of the Die to Live solo. The fast ascending run in fifths is nice, but the second part is so emotionally charged. And it's just a few notes, but notice how he delivers those notes. The in-between nuances of the phrase. Or this one from Hand on Heart. I hear the sweep and the bend as a great question, like a suspended question, that's answered with just a couple of notes. Was that his intention? I don't know, but that's how I hear it. It's like a well-written script. There's an intention behind the emotions you want to evoke in the listener, and it's a great way to think about your solos. Practice by treating your licks like dialogue. One phrase asks a question, the next one answers. This changes how you bend, how you pause, how you time the notes, and suddenly your solo says something. A solo works best when it feels like dialogue. Every phrase is either a question or an answer. But here's the thing, sometimes it's not just about telling a story, it's about breaking the rules and throwing something completely unexpected at the listener, and that's Vai's next secret. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. One of Vai's biggest superpowers is being weird on purpose. He'll play something totally unexpected, a dissonant slide, a massive whammy drop, and make it sound right, like this passage from the song The Animal. The groove in this song allows you to play whatever you want, and that's exactly what he does. I don't think he wants to impress you, he wants to surprise you. He starts with something simple and then twists it and throws in something completely unexpected, like this passage from the Attitude song. You just don't see it coming. By the way, this is a killer sweep picking pattern to practice. Also, you can isolate the last section to use it as a speed picking practice exercise. Try this, take a normal lick you already know and now add one note that sounds off. Slide into it, let it hang and see what happens. That's the lesson, that's where your sound starts to get personal. Not in the fast notes, in the weird ones. Personality comes from the odd notes, the unexpected choices, not from being clean or fast. And from here, the focus shifts to expression, the way you bring the notes to life. And that sets up the next lesson, because when Vai plays fast, it's never random. Every fast run is aimed at something. Vai's playing is expressive, not just in the notes, but in how he delivers them. When you watch him live, you can see the conviction in his face. He's not just playing guitar, he's performing the emotion behind the notes. And it's not about making faces, it's about committing physically, mentally and emotionally to the sound you're creating. And that changes how people hear you. If your body language feels disconnected from what you're playing, your audience feels that too. But when you're fully in it, when you let the music come through you, it's impossible to ignore. Technique alone isn't enough. The way you carry yourself adds just as much emotion as the notes do. Conviction is contagious. Your body language shapes how people hear your playing. By the way, if you're still watching, this is where it gets more valuable. The next lesson goes deeper than cool licks. Bai's approach to speed, control, and chaos can completely reshape how you think about every solo. So stick with me, because what's next will change how you play. Steve Vai can play almost anything technically, but he never sounds like he's just running exercises. His fast lines don't blur together, they have intention, direction, and purpose. When he plays a legato run or a whammy bar phrase, it's not just about speed or showing off, he's like shaping the sound, using dynamics, bending, slides, vibrato to make it feel expressive, even when it's complex. This section of the Attitude song is another great example of that. That's the difference, it's not about speed. I always felt like he uses technique to get across a sound or something he wants to say, like this passage from The Crying Machine. It's such a melodic and clever way to go from point A to point B, and that's what great players do, and that's what you can do too. The next time you want to include a fast passage in one of your solos, do it with a purpose, find what makes it unique and why it deserves a place in your solo. That way, every time you play it, you'll enjoy much more because it's there for a reason. Speed only matters when it carries intention. Technique is just a vehicle for expression. But even when his playing sounds out of control, it isn't. The next thing Vai teaches us is how to make chaos feel precise. A lot of Vai solos sound wild, but if you look closer, you'll see total control. Every slide, pickup change, every volume swell is rehearsed, practiced, and refined. Check out this lick from the solo in I Would Love To. Believe me, no one before Vai had played slides this way. The combination of speed and intention is masterful. It's not a flashy trick, there's a purpose behind sliding all the notes from the 17th fret. And that's what makes this lick unique. He does something similar at the beginning of the riddle. He's using these big slide jumps as the ultimate expression tools. And this is where you level up. Ask yourself, can I play one note and make it sound like something? Not fast, just right. Vai's not winging it. The guy is a sound sculpture, a chaos sculpture, and you can be too with attention to detail. Even the wildest sounds work when every detail is deliberate. Chaos only works if you control it. But there's one last piece. None of this works if you hold back. Vai's biggest lesson is about fearlessness, and it's where everything comes together. Vai doesn't hold back. He'll scream, he'll laugh, he will play a solo with his tongue if he wants to. And it works because he's unapologetically himself. You don't have to wear leather pants and play with your teeth, but you do have to stop asking, does this sound cool? And start asking, does this sound like me? That's the real goal. Originality only comes when you stop asking if it's cool and commit to playing like you. The goal isn't to play like Vai, it's more to think like him. Tell stories, perform with your face, get weird, play with purpose, refine every detail, and above all, be fearless. Because any player can do that, and if you do, your playing will never sound the same again. If you want to keep working on your playing, check this next video. I'll see you there.